Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Tim, aka Young Hercules, producer at Super Beats Productions. Basically, what I want to do today, I want to talk about advertising, and specifically paid advertising. The reason why I talk about paid advertising so much is because that's the method of advertising I use the most. I've tried free, and me personally, I don't like all that labor intensive stuff, because free marketing, it takes a lot of your time, right? And I like to guard my time, so I like, just putting some money into advertising and, letting, a third party site do the advertising for me. So today, basically, I want to talk about one of the advertising resources that I use, which is Facebook. And Facebook is one of the biggest, social media sites on the web. They have billions of people come on their website each day and spend time. And as a music producer, that's clutch because our target market is up there: rap artists, or R&B artists, or whatever your niche is inside of music production. Me specifically is rap artists. If you hear anything in the background, it's my dog. He's walking around and everything. But just real quick, what I want to do is just walk you through creating a Facebook ad. Now, let's just get started. If you log into your Facebook, you're probably going to end up on a home screen. So I'll go back to my home screen real quick to just show you everything. So you'll be in your home screen, and basically what you want to do is you just want to go up here to this little arrow in the upper right hand corner, click it, and then you're going to see all these tabs and everything. Basically what you want to go to is create ads. It's right there. So you just click it. This is going to take you to the advertising section on Facebook. Alright, now they have different options. They have some new options that I've recently seen up here. Sort of like to get video views and get people to claim your offer, raise attendance at your event. They actually have the boost post option up here. Now they have you can get installs of your app. You can practically do a lot up here. But as a music producer, probably only want to focus on like a couple of these. Me personally, the only ones that I focus on is I may be boosting a post on my fan page, but most of the time I just stick with this first one, send people directly to a website. So you usually just click that, and then it'll usually bring up all the links that you send people to. Me personally, for my I have my capture page here. I have my capture page link. Alright, now just in case you don't know what a capture page is, I'm going to take you to my capture page right now. Alright, this video may be a little long, but it has a lot of value in it, and if you take what I'm saying in this video and apply it to your music production business, you'll see what I'm talking about, how you can create results. So this is my capture page, and what a capture page is, or a squeeze page as some like to call it, basically a page that you send the traffic to create leads. If you ever listen to some of my audios, I'm constantly talking about the 3 C's of marketing that I learned from a long distance mentor. He was saying that you always want to be creating traffic, capturing leads, and converting sales. Okay, as long as you're doing those 3 things and working on doing those 3 things, you have a possibility of getting results in your business, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to create traffic through Facebook, okay, with the advertising, and then we're going to send that traffic to a capture page to convert them into leads, right? And if you look at the funnel process, if you think about the funnel process, you get a lot of traffic, Like, think of a funnel. Like, you put oil in. You know, it's big at the top, and then you get smaller at the bottom. So you're gonna get a lot of traffic to go to a capture page. You're gonna get less leads to go to a sales page where you're gonna get less sales, and then, you know, to an upsell page or through a funnel that's gonna upsell them to get less upsells. That's basically the process that we're trying to do and trying to make happen. So again, this is the capture page. Basically, all it is, it's a page that is congruent with your ad, because you don't want to put out an ad saying, hey, are you an artist that want free rap beats? And then they come to this page and then you're trying to get them to buy beats, right? That's not congruent. It's not the same. So basically, I want to make my ad congruent to this page. And the reason why I'm using this page is because I found that this capture page for me has been converting like crazy. So I found that on the capture pages that, you know, a video works for me. You know, it's just a short video. I mean, that video is probably like 30 seconds to like a minute long. Just telling them exactly what to do. Hey, you know, I'm Young Hercules. I want to give you 2 free rap beats. All you got to do is put your name and email in the boxes below and click continue. Make sure you put the right email, because the beats are going to get sent to that email. So after that, just click continue. Now, I'll talk about that a little later so I can show you the next part. I may do that tomorrow. I may just make that video tomorrow or the next day and show you that part. Let's get back to the ad. So that's my website. So that's the website that people are gonna go to once they click the ad. Alright. Now, second part in the advertising thing is the picture. This is one of the most important aspects of, you know, advertising on Facebook, because it's social media, right? You know, it's a bunch of pictures, a bunch of videos, it's a bunch of stuff like that. Okay. So you wanna upload a very eye-catching picture. Okay. So for me, what I found to be a good picture, they even have stock pictures in here. So I mean, you could go in here and type in, like hip hop, and pictures will pop up dealing with hip hop. All right. So you see, you got a lot of dancing. You got some records, you got some headphones, you got a couple like artist type pics. Like, I personally use this pic and it converts very well. So I mean, that's basically what you have to do. You just find an eye-catching picture that sits right with the type of music that you make as a music producer. Me personally, I make hip hop. All right, so let me go back to my image library, and I'm just gonna use a picture that I've used before. So I use this picture. All right. So you just you click it, and then boom. All right. Now you may have to reposition the picture to make it look how you want it to look, which is fairly easy. I mean, you just move the box to where it looks right in the picture, and then you're good to go. Now, next thing. Alright, you want to connect this to your Facebook fan page. So if you don't have a fan page, I would suggest you create one, because once you create the ad, you know, if people don't click straight to your website, they also have the option to like your fan page. If they go on your fan page and they like the information that you're giving, they'll like your fan page. Alright, and that's a plus, because your fan page is sort of kind of like an email list, except on social media. So it's like double. It's like you have an email list and then you have a fan page of artists and stuff too. So I have my fan page, SuperBeats Productions, and I would just link that. Alright. Now we get to the good parts. Alright, you have your headline. And basically, what I've learned from Postman and Live Off Beats, you know, he was the first person who brought this to my attention. You want to target your niche in your ad. Okay, so I know personally that I produce rap beats. Okay, you might produce R&B beats, you might produce dubstep beats, you might produce country beats. I mean, whatever type of beats you produce, you want to target your niche in your ad. So usually what I do in the headline, I ask a question. You know, I say, are you a rap artist? Right? Put a question mark. Okay? Because I know that's who I want to target. Okay? I'm only targeting rap artists. If you're not a rap artist, I do not want you to click on my ad, because that's going to make me spend more money, unnecessary money, targeting the wrong group of people. Okay? So if you produce R&B beats, you could say, hey, are you an R&B artist? Or if you produce Dirty South beats, you could say something like Dirty South artist, look here, or something like that. You want to target your niche in your ad. Okay? And then the next part is you want to make your ad, like I said, congruent to your capture page. So usually all I do is go to my capture page and I say something like, you know, are you a rap artist that needs rap beats? So obviously I'm giving away 2 rap beats for free. So, and I'm giving them to rap artists. So I could say something like, this is like one of my good text ad copies that I have. I say, don't miss out on getting 2 free rap beats. Alright, you put an exclamation mark, and then I say act now and click here. Right, because I want them to click on the ad. If they don't click on the ad, they're not going to go to the capture page. Okay, so you want to tell them to click the ad. Don't just leave it up to their own conclusion. Tell them to click the ad. You know, for some reason people like to be told what to do, so just tell them what to do. Tell them to act now and click here. Alright, and then that's it. Alright, now Facebook has added these optional buttons. I haven't done too much with them, like the shop now, book now, learn more, sign up, download. I haven't used those really a lot, so I don't know really how they would, differ the conversions or anything. I usually just leave my ads blank, just with a blank picture and things. Now, a good thing you have on this side where it says ad previews and placements, you have different things you can do. You can do desktop news feeds, you can do mobile news feeds, you can do right column, and then they have this partner mobile apps. Usually what I used to do a lot, I used to just do the desktop news feed, because I mean, a lot of people that use Facebook also use the desktop. But what I've been looking at lately is mobile ads, because I mean, a lot of people use Facebook on their mobile app, and I wanted to kind of see how it would differentiate, between the results. So usually what I do now, I'll remove the desktop ads. I'll remove the right column ad. Right column ads are the ads you usually see on your home screen. It's to the right. They've gotten a little better with the sizing and everything, but I don't really use them a lot. A lot of people tend not to click on those as much for me. But I'll keep the newsfeed ad, okay? In the newsfeed ad, just like you see, they'll give you an ad preview. So that's what the ad is gonna look like when somebody's scrolling on their phone. Okay, somebody's gonna be scrolling on their phone. They're gonna say, hey, they're gonna see this. It's gonna catch their eye if they're a rap artist. It's gonna say, are you a rap artist? And then it's gonna say, don't miss out on getting 2 free rap beats. Act now and click here. And then somebody will click that. As soon as they click it, they're gonna go to this capture page. All right. Now, next important part. This is where the traffic comes in. Okay, you have different ways that you can do this now. Now you have this custom audience thing. This custom audience things you can put in, specific people's like emails, Facebook IDs, things like that. It's a very good way to really target, you know, specific people, you can do that. You just have to, you know, if you want to do that, look up some more information. I'm not going to explain that in this video, because that'll be a whole nother video. All right, the next thing is locations. Where do you want to target? You know, me personally, you know, I want to provide beats, you know, around the world. So in certain places, so I usually just choose like United States, I choose Canada, and I choose the United Kingdom. Usually just to start off places, right? So you can choose them. And over here to the right, you can see your audience definition. You can see how broad and how specific your targeting, your traffic is going to be. They also give you a little summary of what you're doing on this left side. So they have in locations that I want to target, like Canada, United Kingdom, United States, and age and everything. They're going to give you basically a summary of what you're doing over here. Next thing is the age. For me personally, I figured out that the best age for me is from 22 to 35. So that's usually what I pick. I usually keep the gender on all. You can get very specific by choosing just man or just women, depending on what type of, you know, genre you're marketing. Languages, I usually just choose English, because all of my stuff is in English, so I wouldn't want somebody speaking like German coming to my website where I'm speaking English. They wouldn't understand what I'm saying. That makes sense. More demographics, I just leave that alone. Now this is the probably like one of the top. If I would say the picture, you know, I would say the picture, or make sure you have your website. I would say the picture is probably the first thing, because without having an eye-catching picture, nobody's going to click on your link. I would say number 2 is the ad copy. Okay, you want to make sure your ad copy is legit and, you know, is congruent with your capture page. Number 3, probably most important thing, would probably be this interest right here, because this is basically how you're going to get your traffic. Over here on the right side, you can see that they have your potential reach. Now, my potential reach right now is 74 million people. That's a lot of people. I mean, that's traffic within itself, but that's broad traffic. As you can see by this little icon over here, it's very broad. It's getting very, very broad. Now, I know that I'm targeting rap artists, rap and hip hop artists, right? So what do rap and hip hop artists do? Like, what are their interests? Like, they like to rap, they like different rap artists, they like studios, I mean, just stuff like that. So let's just take one of those. And then, like, on Facebook interests are practically just pages on Facebook that people like. Okay, so when I think about that, if I'm thinking, okay, if I'm a hip hop producer and I want to target hip hop artists, well, what websites or what fan pages would I think hip hop artists would like on Facebook? Well, all you got to do is go to Google, type in rap websites. You know, that's something that I would do, because I mean, Google will tell you everything. Right? And Google's gonna tell you what's getting traffic, what's not, and stuff like that. So I don't know what Rap Basement is, but obviously it's #1 on Google for the thing. So let's try to type that in and see if they have a fan page. Alright, got Rap Basement. Alright, obviously they don't have a fan page. If they would have had a fan page, it would have just came down like all those other suggestions. So let's try the next one. Hot new hip hop. Okay, they got a fan page. It's about 2,000 people that likes them. So here, okay, look at that, potential reach 1,140 people. Now that's pretty decent. You don't want to go too high with your reach. I mean, you can go as high as you want to, but I found that the best results are when you go really low. Like I would say anywhere from, I mean, you can go anywhere from like 20,000 to like, I've went upwards to at least 200,000 of like just targeted people, you know. So let's keep going. Chance Raps, I haven't heard of them before. Hip Hop Lead, let's try Hip Hop Lead. Okay, Hip Hop Lead is up here. Let's put that up there. Boom, instantly potential went up to 7,800. Let's just keep going. These are targeted people, okay? These are like websites that rappers go to. I mean, obviously, if you're rapping, you know, you would obviously want to keep up with, you know, what's going on in the rap game, obviously. Hip Hop DX, let's go there. See if they got a website. Hip Hop DX. Let's see. Let's try it this way. Hey, there you go. And they have over 1 million people that like their page. Let's see. Boom, instantly. 200. You just jumped from 7,800 to 220,000 potential views. Hold on one quick second. Let me put I gotta put my dog in his cage. Hold on. Alright, back. So like I was saying, you just went from 7,800 to 220,000 people. That's traffic, okay? Yeah, if you don't know what that is traffic. Alright, and I'll just leave it at that. You know, I'll cap it off at that. I don't want to go too big. You see where my audience is. It's right in the middle between specific and broad, so I'm good with that. Okay, behaviors, I usually stay away from this. You know, I tested a little bit of it, but I feel like it's more for like, you know, big companies, like if you're like Coca-Cola or something like that, you know. But as a music producer, I don't think you need to mess with that. That can get real technical. There's more categories. I usually stay away from that too. Don't really need that. There's connections. You can go to all. Usually what I like to do is I just go in here and I exclude people from my own fan page, you know. And I mean, the number may go down, it may not. Like, it didn't go down there, so I would just, if it doesn't go down, you can just exclude it and just go to all. Alright, now like I said, pictures first, ad copy, interest. Fourth is going to be this campaign budget in the set right here. Okay, so you'll name your ad. I mean, you can name it whatever you want to. I'm just going to say rap artist ad. Okay, now your budget per day, and I mean, this is depending on what budget you have set for your marketing. Okay, now for me, I usually like to test stuff out. You know, I test out a lot of stuff to see what's working, what's not. So for me, you know, I usually put it at about $3.33. That's what I've been doing lately, which averages out to be like $100 a month. And I mean, like I said, it depends on your budget. Like, say if you only have, let's say you only had $20, okay, and you wanted to spend $20 on marketing just to test something. I mean, you could set this limit as low as you want to. You can set it at $1, okay. And later on I'll tell you about, like, there is some like rules with setting your budget and things like that that depends on like your cost per click and everything. But I'll go into that a little later. But I usually set mine at $3.33, which comes out to about $100 a month. and just for testing purposes for me, to see what's going to convert the best. And once I find something that converts the best, I usually put more money into it. All right. The schedule, I just say, run my ad continuously starting today. But you can also set a start date, set an end date. If you want it to start on a certain date, you can start it and end it on a certain date, when I guess you don't have any more money in your budget. Now, fifth most important thing will be this bidding and pricing, because this is how much you're going to pay each time somebody clicks on that ad. Okay, now you have different bidding options. You can bid for clicks, you can bid for impressions. Impression-based ads are usually, they're gonna widely spread your ad, and you pay for every 1,000 impressions. Okay, as you can see here, bid per 1,000 impressions. All right, now the reason I don't really do, me personally, I don't really do optimize for impressions is because I've done it before and I felt as if Facebook was just throwing my ad out there, like just throwing it out there, and it wasn't like spacing it out, because they have this thing for ads called frequency, and it's basically how many times somebody sees your ad. And I mean, I usually want your frequency at about 1. But when I did optimize for impressions, I mean, I had a frequency of like 4 or 5, and I mean, the same people are seeing the ad over and over and over and over. And I mean, for some reason that may be good, but for me personally, I found the best results for me to get a frequency of 1. Somebody seeing my ad one time, and if they don't click on it, they don't click on it. Obviously, they weren't interested in clicking on it. So me personally, I just do optimize for clicks. Okay. Now you have 2 options for optimize a click. You can automatically have Facebook optimize your clicks to get more clicks, or you can manually set your bid. Me personally, I've tried to automatically optimize, didn't really like it too much. I felt like they were charging me a little bit too much, and I just did it as a test. Normally, I usually just always do manually set, because I can set my own bid price. Now, this is where it gets good. And the reason why I started doing mobile ads is because they're cheaper. Okay, it used to be the right column ads that were really cheap. That's why everybody was doing them. Now, don't get me wrong, just because they're cheap doesn't mean they'll convert well with any ad. You would definitely want to make sure you have your ad copy and stuff right, and your picture, like I said. And desktop feeds still convert as well. They're just a little more expensive than mobile app. So as you can see right now, my max bid, Facebook, once you click manually set your bid, Facebook automatically like uploads I guess an average bid that you want to probably do. But I never use their suggestion here. As you can see, they have a suggested bid right here. It's kind of like grayed out, so you can barely see it sometimes, but it says suggested bid for this ad that I'm about to put out is minimum 12 cent to 31 cent a click, which is awesome. Okay, which is really not a lot. If your budget was $1 a day, then it would be a lot. But I know how to kind of drive that cost per click down to where maybe the first day it'll be like 50 cent or something, and then the next day it'll go down because I've been getting clicks. That's how Facebook works. The more clicks you get on your ad, the lower your cost per click is. Okay, let me say that again. The more clicks you get on your ad, the lower your cost per click will be. Okay, and I'll explain that probably in another video, or I may do it at the end of this video. So basically what I like to do, because I did some research on Facebook advertising, and a lot of people were saying basically if you want to get your ad out there, start showing it, you want to put your suggested bid at 4 cent over the max bid. Okay, and I've done that, and it worked. It was cool, but I felt as if my ad wasn't getting out there quick enough. Okay, I felt like I wanted to see, I just basically wanted to see, a bulk of results from the first day. Okay, how is my ad going to do the first day that it's out and the second day that it's out? So basically what I usually do now, and I don't really see too many other people doing this. I don't know if other people do it. I haven't seen anybody else do it. But I usually go way over the suggested bid. So they saying that the max suggested bid that somebody put in was 31 cents. Me personally, I'll go in and I'll put $1. All right, because first thing that I know from doing Facebook ads is that I'm not gonna pay $1 per click if somebody clicks on this ad. Okay, at max, I'm probably gonna pay 50 cents. Okay, and then as I'm getting more clicks on my ad, my cost per click is gonna go down. The reason I'm putting it at $1 is because if I set that at $1, if I say that I'm willing to pay $1, per click, well, to the Facebook computers or bots or whatever, whoever controls this, sees that, oh, this person is willing to pay more than a lot of other people, so let's push his ads out more. Okay, that's basically my mindset when I'm doing this. So I usually set it at $1 to start it off, and once I set this ad, once I place the order, Facebook will approve it or disapprove it. If they disapprove your ad, just figure out why they're disapproving your ad and correct it. If you don't know what's wrong with it, just contact Facebook. They'll be sure to tell you what's wrong with it and show you how you can fix it. So don't get mad if they disapprove your ad. Just figure out what's going on with it and get it fixed. So like I said, I put it at $1 so they can push my ad out to as much of that traffic, as much as that basically I want them to send this ad out to as many of those 220,000 people as possible, because I want a lot of people to see this ad. So a lot of people can click on the ad, so a lot of people can go to my capture page. All right. Now, that's the last part of this, creating the ad. So let's do a little recap. I know this video is probably going a little long. I don't know how long it's been. 32 minutes. It's okay. It's very, if you understand, and just go through this video again, if you understand what this video is talking about, I'm telling you, this is how you can get massive traffic to your capture page and start building your list. Okay, so let's start over. Let's go through the summary. Okay, you want to have your website. This website is going to lead to your capture page. You want to make your capture page. Me personally, I use a WordPress. I have WordPress hosting through GoDaddy. I have my own domain name, which you can see, younghercules.net. This is just a page within my WordPress platform that I use. So I send them to my capture page. You want to make sure your capture page is congruent to whatever your ad copy is going to be. The next thing is your image. Okay, you want to figure out what image is the best for your ad. You can even upload, like you can see here, you can add up to 6 images per ad. So if you add 6 images, they're gonna put out 6 different ads with images, and you can see which one people are clicking on. Me personally, I've done that before. That's how I found out that this picture right here gives me the best conversion from traffic to lead, to my lead capture page. Okay, so you can put in 6 pictures here, see which picture people are clicking on, so you can continuously use that pick for your newer ads and things. So your pick is like #1 thing to really focus on. All right, next you want to connect your fan page. All right, if you don't have a fan page, figure out how to make a fan page. Next is your headline. Remember I said you want to target your niche in your ad. Okay, so I make rap beats, so I target rap artists. So I ask the question, are you a rap artist? Simple. Next thing, I know on my capture page, and I know I'm giving away 2 free beats, and I'm giving them to rap artists. So I say, hey, don't miss out on getting this. I say, don't miss out on getting 2 free rap beats. All right. You can even make it even better. I mean, you have a certain limit of text, you know, to use in here. So I mean, you can put more words in there or what you choose. And then, like I said, on this right side here, you're going to see your ad previews. You can do desktop feeds, you can do mobile feeds, right column, or these partner apps. I haven't done anything with those, so I wouldn't suggest those as a music producer. I mean, you can try them out, but I don't really know what they are, honestly. So next, they have these call to action buttons. I mean, you can put them up there. I mean, they look real nice. If you put it up there, you'll see the preview. I mean, they look pretty nice. You know, if you wanted to put like a learn more button up there, you know, it just showed up there. But me personally, I don't really use them. They have some advanced options here, but I don't really mess with those either. And then next is your audience. These are the people that you want to reach. Okay, you have your custom audiences that, you know, you could do research on those and look up how to do those. And then you have your locations, where basically you want to target the countries or the places that you want to target people in. You have your age. You have your age set, what you want to target. Then you have your gender, you know, whether you want to target all or just specifically men or specifically women, depending on what type of products you're selling. And then you have your languages, depending on what language you speak. If you speak Spanish, you could advertise to Spanish speaking people. If you speak German, you could advertise to German speaking people. I mean, it's all dependent on you. Now you come down to these interests, which is like one of the key things that you need to focus on. And basically, you just want to think about, okay, what does my genre of artists like on Facebook? Basically, you know, what websites do they go to? What products do they use? What you know, what do they do on Facebook? And just type in and see if those interests have pages. If they do, you know, see how many people, just add them. Okay, that's basically what we did here. And like I said, you can always go to Google and just type in, you know, R&B websites, or, you know, Dirty South music websites, or Dirty South artist websites or something, and just look up there and look for websites and put them inside these interests to figure out if you know, figure out what that specific genre does. Okay. Next, you got the behaviors. I don't really mess with those. Like I said, more categories. I don't really mess with those. Connections, you can just keep them on all. Campaign, you have your ad set name, so you just name it what you want to name it. Next important part is the budget. You know, you want to set what you want your daily budget to be. This is a daily budget, as you can see, per day. It can be $1, it can be $2, it can be $3, $5, $100, whatever your budget is. You know, but I would suggest, if you're just starting out on Facebook, you use a smaller budget. You can use like $2 a day or $1.50 a day. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It just depends on your budget. All right. Schedule, you can run your ad set continuously, like right after you place the ad and they review it, it'll start running. Or you can set a date and end time. Like, let's say you don't want it to run until next Monday, then you'll set it to next Monday's date and you'll end it on that Friday or something. Then you have your bidding options. Like I said, you can bid for impressions or you can bid for clicks. Me personally, I like bidding for clicks or optimizing for clicks, because that's where I found the best results for me. Then you have your pricing. You have your automatically optimize your bid to get more clicks. Me personally, I don't use that. I always use the manually set bid. And like I said, I set my bids at $1 because I want Facebook to push my ads out to as many people as possible, so I can calculate the results and, okay, see if this ad is working or if it's not working. See if people are clicking on it or they're not clicking on it. Seeing if I'm getting leads from it or I'm not getting leads from it. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, if you don't want to do that, or you're kind of scared to do that, you can always just go with suggested bids in here and just use the option that I said of using 4 cents over the maximum bid. Okay. Now, like I'm gonna just say this real quick. I was talking about, you can set your daily bid at $1. But the thing is, with setting your budgets, you have to, with Facebook, you have to, okay, let me see how I can say this, because it kind of tripped me up when I first started to try it. Your cost per click, whatever you put in this box down here that you're going to be willing to pay for your cost per click, your daily budget has to be double that. Okay, let me say that again. Whatever you put in this box, your daily budget has to be double that amount. So let's say if you want to put your daily spending limit at $1, well, that means your cost per click that you could pay has to be no lower than 50 cents. Or has to be no higher than 50 cents. It can't be higher than 50 cents. Okay, so if I was to put $1 here for my budget, the highest I can go cost per click wise is 50 cents. That makes sense because 50 cents doubled is $1. So I'm able to do that according to Facebook rules. Okay, just letting you know that, because I don't want you to put $1 here and then you want to try my method and then you put $1 down here, because Facebook is not going to approve your ad. They're not even going to let you place the order. It's going to come up with an error. It's going to say that, it's going to basically say what I said. Your max bid can only be half of basically what your budget is. So if you're going to put $1 here or you're going to put $2 here, just figure out what double, just divide it by 2, and then your maximum bid that you can bid. All right, so I mean, all I would do now is just place the order, and then you can review the order, but I mean, just reviewed it. And I mean, they bring up this huge check mark and say your order has been placed. You can create a similar ad. Say if you want to create a specific ad just for desktop fees, so you could do comparison on which one is going to do better, you can do that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go to continue. Then boom, there we got it. It's going to take you to the layout that's going to basically show you, everything. As you can see, ads in review is getting reviewed, and usually for me it doesn't take a long time for my my ads to get approved, because I mean, I guess I just have a good relationship with Facebook ads wise, and usually doesn't take that long. So I mean, that's really it with Facebook advertising. It's really that simple, and I mean, it's really helpful. Instead of going out there and just posting in groups all day and going out there trying to find traffic yourself. I mean, you can practically create an ad on Facebook and let it drive traffic to your website for you. I mean, I find that to be really useful. I mean, really useful. As you can see, I just refreshed the page and it's active already. So this, I would give it, once it becomes active, yeah, as you can see just now, just got activated. So as you can see, it didn't take long for them to review it at all. It probably took all of 30 seconds to a minute. And I would give it, after your ad has been activated, I would give it, I wouldn't check back with it until like 3-4 hours later. You want it to get in the system and everything. So I'll probably check this ad a little later today while I'm chilling out and stuff to see how it's converting and stuff. But I mean, that's really it. That's all it is to it, and I hope this video like really clears up like how you can advertise and how you can make it easy on yourself. Because I mean, this is hands off, because I've already like I've spoken about before, the setup, I've already set all this stuff up, so I don't have to set it up every day to do it. Once it's set up, it's set up. Like I made the video, I made the capture page, I got my Aweber set up, I have the beats being automatically sent out through a follow-up message. I have all that set up already. So now it's just time to drive the traffic to capture leads. Okay, so once again, I hope this video, I know it was a little long, but I felt like it was well worth it to go into detail and actually show you basically what I be doing, okay, to get leads and things. Next video that I'm coming out with and give you, basically most of the videos are going to be talking about those 3 C's, because with those 3 C's it's basically going to create success in your business. So definitely assignments, just homework assignments, if you want to do more research on Facebook ads, there are tons of videos on YouTube and everything, but just today, just make an ad. Just make an ad. If you don't have your website and stuff, get your website and get your capture page and things set up, okay? And if you have all that already set up, then make a Facebook ad. Spend like $2 a day. Spend $20 or $50 or something just to do some advertising, just to play around with it. And I'm telling you, this is the traffic is on Facebook. People ask where the traffic is. Traffic is on Facebook. Right? There's billions and billions and billions of people on Facebook every day. Okay. So set up your Facebook ad and let it run. Do some testing, and share your results. And like I said, this has been Tim, aka Young Hercules, producer at Super Beats Productions, sellingmusicnow.com. Just stay up and stay blessed, and let's start getting these leads and selling this music. All right, peace.